question for you. What do you look for in a man in modern day?
Not you.
Damn, that's crazy. Hey, question for you. How much money would you say a man has to make to date you?
A lot.
A lot, like, what does that look like?
Just a lot.
50K annually.
100K.
100K minimum? So what do you expect him to, what do you mean no?
Like a meal.
A million?
Yeah.
What makes you think you're worth that to a man?
Look at me.
That's it.
Do I look worth that?
What do you think the men are gonna say seeing this?
Bitch, I'm worth that.
So how much would you want him to spend on a ring for you?
I already answered all these over there.
You didn't talk to me. So how much would you want a ring to cost?
Huh?
How much would you want a man to spend on a wedding ring?
45K.
45K. What kind of ring does that get you?
A big ass diamond.
And what does he get in return for that?
Can you ask her?
I'm just curious. Why? But why 45K?
Cause that's just how much he has to make.
What do you think a ring shows true commitment? So why emphasize that much?
Shit, fuck the ring, fuck the nigga, fuck him up, fuck everything. Be single, fuck it.
So it's better to be single than to be in a
Be
relationship?
single, be a hoe, do what you gotta do, fuck who you wanna fuck. Girl, it's your world. These niggas is just living in it.
You think you're helping people by spreading that message?
Hell no, but do what you gotta do. I'm done.
What's your age?
21.
Are you single?
Yeah,
Why do you think that is?
cause I'm picky.
So what do you look for in a man?
A man of God. Okay, I know I'm at a club, but I'm still close to God.
Do a spin for the camera real quick so they see what you're wearing. So do you think the men of God watching this are gonna look at you and go, wifey one day?
No, I'm trying to change.
What do you think they're gonna think? Honestly.
I'm saying I'm trying to change.
Well, if we were dating, would you want me to cover all the bills or would you want to go 50-50?
Definitely not 50-50.
So you believe in traditional relationship. But why should me as a man pay for everything?
You guys don't give birth. You gotta make up for it some way or another.
So you expect me to protect you
Yeah,
and provide for you.
yeah.
So if I'm protecting for you and providing, that means I should have some level of control, right?
Yeah, you do.
So if I said no more girls' nights at the clubs while you're with me, you'd cut it off.
If a man pays for all my bills, I would 100% be a stay-at-home mom.
Would you quit your job and move with me anywhere?
If you make enough money, yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. Where would you want a man to take you for a first date?
Like a food spot.
A food spot? Would you want something casual or something more fancy?
No, just like it can be like what's a good restaurant? I'm sorry, I'm trying to think.
Cheesecake Factory?
Oh, that's like fancy. Yeah.
That's fancy to you.
Have you seen their menu? It's a book.
So what's the most you would expect this man to spend if he took you there?
First date. It's the first date. I don't know you, you don't know me. We're like type shit. You know what I mean?
So no more than how much?
Money wise, I would be impressed by like, okay, you have a drink, I have a drink. Maybe you have two, I have two. So $400 for the drinks. It is. I'm sorry. $20 for each drink. So that's $80 for the drinks.
So $80 max. Do you-
No, $80 for the drinks, and then we have food. So that's another $20. So that's $200 at Cheesecake Factory.
So if that's the amount I spend on you up front, does that set the tone for the rest of the relationship?
I wouldn't say it sets the tone, but like I would like him. And I make a lot of money. I've been making over 6 figures since I was 20.
So would you be okay being the breadwinner in your relationship?
Yes, but I will not do that. I want to be a stay-at-home wife. But that's why I understand money. That's why, like, okay, Cheesecake Factory. Okay, we each $20. You know, like, I understand money more.
Do you think that being that you make over 6 figures as a woman, that makes your dating life easier for you or harder?
Most women would say harder. In my world, I wouldn't say easier, but I understand men more. Does that make sense?
Also,
It's harder. Like, how do I even say that? Why would I meet you today and take you to Mastro? I don't know you. I don't know you. But men have to do that, and I think that's kind of weird.
what do you think the problem is with modern dating right now?
No one's loyal.
Have you experienced your man cheating on you before in the past?
No, but I just don't think anyone's loyal.
So why do people still ask people to commit to each other?
That's a good question. I don't know, honestly. Maybe asking someone else.
But why do you think that there's such a hookup culture in modern day?
Huh?
Why do you think that why do you think hookup culture is so prevalent in modern day?
Because you don't have to be committed and everyone wants everything nowadays.
So do you believe in doing wife duties before the ring?
Sorry?
Do you believe in doing wife duties before the ring?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Because why should I give it to a guy if he hasn't invested in me and given me a ring? I'm not obligated to do anything for a guy.
But why should a guy invest if he doesn't know what he's going to get in the long term?
It's a feeling, you know. If it's the right girl, you'll know.
So how long would you want to date a guy before, you want him to propose?
1 year.
1 year minimum.
I'm gonna go, yeah, 1 year. I think 1 year is good enough.
What's your age?
I'm 23.
Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single, yeah.
And how tall are you?
I'm 4'11".
So you think your height plays a part in that?
You know, I used to. For a long time, I did. And I would let that stop me from going after what I want. From seeing a pretty chick and going up and talking to her, I would let it stop me. I would hold myself back. But recently, I joined a community where guys can come together and we grow. And that community is called the Grand Male.
And what has that taught you?
It's taught me that there's a lot of things that goes into being a man. Not just his height, not just his looks. It's what's in the mind. That's what matters, and in the heart.
But what do you think modern day women in 2024 see and think when you try to approach them and they look down at you?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't care what they see or think. I care what I want. And what I want is I see her, she's pretty, she's fine, she got a red dress on, I'm gonna go and holler at her. So I've done what I needed to do as a man to see a girl that I like, that I find attractive, right? And I'm gonna talk to her. Whatever she says or does is up to her. I have no control over that, and I will not judge her for that. All that matters is that I saw what I wanted and I went for it. That's what a man does.
Excuse me, ma'am. Quick question for you. Are you single?
I am.
What do you wish most men would stop doing in relationships in modern day?
I wish that, honestly, there's nothing that I wish that they wouldn't do, but I wish that men would start praying with their women, honestly.
Why is praying with your partner so important?
I feel like a relationship with God is really important between two people. It's really important.
So you believe in marriage?
I do.
What if a man told you he just wanted a long-term commitment, no ring?
I'm not gonna be with him.
Why not?
Because if someone really loves you, then they're gonna be willing to put in. I mean, at this age, it's like people are gonna ask you if you're married or not. It's not like people are asking you, do you have a boyfriend? You know what I mean?
But do you think that marriage shows commitment and prevents divorce?
100%.
Then why does divorce still happen?
I feel like divorce happens a lot of times because people don't know when to get married and they don't know what the huge commitment is. It's a life commitment. So like you have to commit your life to them.
So even if you face infidelity in your marriage, you should still stick it through the rough patches.
I never said you should stick with someone if they were unfaithful. I never said you should stay with someone if they were unfaithful.
But do you think that a relationship could still work after that?
it's honestly up to the two people who are involved in the relationship. I feel like.
What's your age?
23.
21.
Are you ladies single?
No, we're both getting married.
I get married in 2 weeks.
I get married in 2 months.
How much did your man spend on your wedding rings?
Mine was from my grandma, so none.
So it was completely passed back down.
We got a wedding band that was like $600 maybe. So.
And you?
I think my engagement ring, I think it was like $1,500, and then my wedding band was like $600, $700. So at the end of the day, our thing is we want to upgrade in the future because we know we're going to be together long term. So I'm proud of my little ring right now. It's not little, actually. It's beautiful.
So why don't you care about the price like so many women tend to do?
If you really love them, it's not about how big your ring is. It's about marrying them and being together.
I would have married him without a ring because thankfully, I know a lot of people don't get to experience that, but thankfully, I found a man that's pursuing my heart rather than everything else.
So do you feel like marriage changes the nature of your relationship and shows true commitment?
I think my marriage I'm about to step into is the most committed thing, and I couldn't be more grateful for that. And I know that in 2 weeks I'm about to marry a man that, one, is committed to me fully, but two, I'm at peace with it because I see how many people struggle with their relationships, and I'm so thankful because of what I went through in my past that I'm where I'm at today, and I'm about to marry the man of my dreams.
Hey, question for you. Do you think men or women get over breakups easier?
Women.
Women, why?
Because guys don't like they don't process their emotions until like after. They just go fuck around, and women process their emotions first.
So women are the ones who are gonna take a step back and be alone and focus on themselves, whereas men are gonna leave the relationship.
Yeah, and just be sluts.
But do you think it's easier for a man or a woman to, get somebody?
Men.
How so?
I don't know. I don't know.
So, but wait, do you think that if you didn't talk to any one of these men right here and showed interest, they wouldn't want to go home with you?
Oh yeah, I think women have like the right, like if they say yes, like a man will go with you, but like if you say no, like they won't get, like a guy won't get anyone.
So that would mean that men would get rejected more, no?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't talk to anybody.
How much would you want your man to spend on a ring?
I don't know, like 15, 20K at least.
Why?
Cause I'm not no cheap bitch. You gotta spend some type of money. But I ain't looking for no money in no relationship. But like, if you're not spending a bag, then it's giving brokey.
So what does he get for spending 15, 20K?
He gets the same commitment. I'm gonna spend it back on you. You gonna spend it back on me.
You gonna spend it on him?
Yeah.
So you want a 50-50 relationship?
Yeah. But I don't want no ring or none.
Okay, so you don't even believe in marriage?
No.
Then why would he need to spend 15, 20K on a ring?
Oh, like on a ring?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like just in a relationship. Oh, no, then I don't want shit for no ring. You don't gotta spend none on no ring. I don't need no ring. I don't want no ring.
If we were dating, would you want a more traditional relationship or would you want to go 50-50?
Honestly, it depends on what the job titles are, and it depends on what the relationship is between the two people. But honestly, I'm a Christian, so I feel like traditional marriage is in the Bible, where the man is the provider. But a lot of people do 50-50 and it works for them. So honestly, it's up to the couple, whatever works for them.
So being that you're a Christian, would you be open to dating a man who wasn't?
To be honest, no. Just because you have to keep in mind how they're gonna raise your kids, and that's what's really important to me.
What do you think when you come to the clubs here in Old Town, Scottsdale, and men look at you, they go, this is a Christian, God-fearing woman, or she's just like the rest of them?
I will never meet my man at a club, so I'll never meet my husband out here.
So what do you come out here for then?
I'm just having fun. It's Labor Day weekend, so I'm with my girlfriends. We drove out here from California, so it's nothing crazy, but I will never find my man in a club, so I'll find my man at church.
But do you come here to get attention from men, or is it more of...
Absolutely not. I look good regardless, so if men give me attention, that's on them, but I'm not here for male attention. No, absolutely not. I'm here to have fun with my friends.
Now, what if you got into a relationship? Would you stop going to the clubs with your friends?
No. No.
Why not?
Because your man is not your parent. He's not going to dictate what you do and stuff like that. So my dad never stopped me from going out. He would drop me off at parties and pick me up in high school. So yeah.